Welcome to BizClass. This tutorial explains what needs to be done in the setup step of the bizzdynamics app. The step is used to set up the base assumptions which will be used in this learning simulator. Bizzdynamics requires that we do the setup step first. Let's have a look at the things that we're required to do. First of all, the business details. We're using the unit sales module in the biz model suite. We've named our business, and we also need to set the start date for the business. So we'll do that and save it. The next step is that we will choose what days we work during the week. So the first decision we need to make is what days of the week will we not work. So we choose not to work on a Saturday perhaps, and we perhaps won't work on a Sunday. So we'll save that. Now what that has done is, if you look over here, it's changed the number of days from the typical 365 days a year to the number of days that we'll actually work over the period of the forecast. Then what we can also do is choose the holidays that we also would like to take off. And we can group these holidays, and we can set a date for these holidays. That's entirely up to you on whatever you want to do. You can recur those holidays, so all you need to do is add the holidays, click that button, and it recurs those holidays for 5 years. The next thing that we need to do is look at the interest rate. What we're going to do is we're going to set the base rate. Remember, this is the base rate. This is the point at start. So we'll say 5% is the interest rate for a positive bank balance, and 8% is the interest we would receive, or we would have to pay rather, on a negative bank balance. We'll save that, and then we need to set up VAT and tax rate. So let's set up VAT at 15% and tax at 28%. Right? And then of course the tax payment months. So because we started in January and we pay tax twice a year, we're going to say in June and then in December, and we'll save that. The next thing that we do is set up the depreciation rates of assets. I've preset this just to save time, but usually depreciation rates align with the tax rates within your business. So you might get advice from your accountant on that. So we'll save that, and let's look at the summaries now. So what we'll do is we say there's the total number of days worked that we're going to work. This is very important because the model uses the number of days working to calculate the unit sales of the products. So please, you must get that right. The holidays exception, we can go into the holidays, and this applies to every page where we have a base dynamics tab, where what we can do is we can go and make a change. So you can change that holiday type, or you can change the date, you can save the changes, or in fact you can delete the entry that you've made if you've made a mistake, for example. Then of course the interest rates. So if you can remember, we chose 5% as the base rate, and now what we've done is we've added 1% increase. We project that interest rates will go up by 1%, and you can see that 5% has increased to 6%. So it's as simple as that to do forecasts. And remember, these forecasts can always be changed even when you're going through the model. The same would apply to the VAT and the tax rates. In this case, you can see the VAT, we've set it at 15% with no change. So all these changes, all VAT will be 15% over the period. So it's as simple as that to set up the balance sheet. Oh, just one more thing. If you need any help, all the little icons, the little light bulb, will explain exactly what needs to be done, why and how. And this, what I call learning text feature, is applicable right throughout the app. This short video explains the process of completing the setup step in the bizzdynamics app. For assistance on other steps, go to bizzbean.com and look for the appropriate tutorial.